Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. I went and I unhooked the water line, the thing that was barreling water, because we've got just a lot of water barrels, and we just don't need that many right now. And they're using up all of our empty barrels as well as space. It's going to be interesting doing this fluid barreling thing. I'm already able to tell. There's a lot of variables that are going to come into play, things that you don't have to think about at all when you are piping. There's going to be some circuits we're going to have to use to make this work, and I'm really looking forward to getting ready and doing that. However, before we do that, we need to do some. Whoa, I don't want that many of those. How many do we have? We have 100. I don't think we're... we'll keep 100. Why not? Okay, there's that. We're going to need a couple of these. This episode, what I want to do is get to working a bit on blue science. We need it. We've got everything we need to make it. Let's get that one out of the way. Let's see. I think we've got everything we need for that. I hope we do. We probably have more than we need. So let's get over here and let's just get started. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about the circuits. There's a lot of variables at play here. A lot more than I originally even thought. But, you know, that's a future episode. This episode, we're talking about blue science. Okay, so blue science takes 12 seconds to make. And it's going to require a lot of things to make it. And it's one of the more interesting ones that we need to do in order to build everything on site like we're doing. We're going to need 12 machines first. That's pretty easy. Just do the upper left. We are going to need an advanced circuit, which we already know takes green circuits as well as plastic. So we're going to have to bring in some of our fluid bottling. We have engines, which take steel, gears, and pipe, as well as electric mining drills that take iron, gears, and circuits, I believe. So we're gonna have to make a lot of things. I did a little bit of math, and I played around with some layouts on how to do this, and I think I found one that worked. And I'm hoping that I'm gonna be able to remember how to do this. I know that starting out, that's going to be our thing. We're going to have a line of miners / engines and a line of red circuits up here. That's going to feed these guys that are going to make the blue science. And then we just have to build everything. We just have to build everything now. Okay, so I'm trying to remember how this worked. I know we have a line of copper coming up, and I know we have some circuit machines, and I believe the circuit machines started right here. And we're going to have 4 machines making wire. Those are going to feed into 3 circuit machines. And it's just going to be dark. Because that's the way this map rolls. All right, I think that's right. I think that's right. And this copper line is actually not going to go that far. It's going to stop right here where it comes and feeds all of that. All right, so these machines all feed that, but you guys are actually going to also feed the reds. And the red machines are going to start right here. And 2 belts and another space. All right, so that'll curl in like that, and that's going to have to be an underground. All right, sorry, I did do a little bit of design on this. I played with some designs, and I'm just trying to remember exactly how that went. That looks correct to me. And red is going to come out and come over here and be the inside right there. All right, this is going to be wire coming up out of that machine. And that is going to be wire coming out of that machine. You're going to be a red circuit. Red, 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 red. All right, and we are going to have another line coming up this way. And coming through this little gap right here. That's going to come around and be circuits as well as those. And circuits are going to come out on this line right here. All right, how are we looking? How are we looking? I think that's good. You're going to need to grab off of the middle line. You're going to need to send out to the middle line, and you're going to need to grab from the outside line, and you're going to need to send out to the outside line. Okay, so we need to get circuits and plastic on this line. Circuits are going to go out that way, and we're gonna need to get iron on this line as well. Iron is going to come up like this. Come out. You're going to feed directly on that side. You're going to come over here. Feed directly into there. That means that you're going to have to go underneath. And we're going to have to do one of these guys right here in order to get iron to you. And I think that straightens out these circuits. That iron, 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 out, out, and out. All right, that's good. And this is going to come down like that. And then we're going to have a line going out like that you are going to put stuff on. And we'll start right here. This will be our gear assembly / pipe assembly. You guys are going to both make gears. You're going to make gears for the electric mining drills because they actually need a lot of gears. You're going to place on the outside of the belt. You're going to place on the inside of the belt. So that'll allow that belt to compress up. Let's take this in. I think we need to take this in a little tighter. I think we can. I'm just looking at all this spare room we have down there. I'm pretty sure that we had this, and that was like that. And that line came up like that. So that would mean 1, 2, 3. We came in on this line instead. All right, yeah, that extra tile, it means something sometimes. All right, and you are going to be pipe. There we go. That's looking a little bit better. In. You go out to that line. You go out to that line. That gets the copper, or that gets the iron gear wheels on both sides. Okay, so you guys, we have a belt coming out like that. You go that way. You go that way. You send out to there. You send out to there. That gives us a line of pipes and gears, which is what is needed to make the engines. So that line's going to go out This line is going to be gears going out. And that line right there is, this is circuits. I'm going to take this in one. Because we have to make this swirl around like that, because that's going to be iron on one side and plastic on the other. We need to get plastic on that side of the belt because it's going to be coming in from over here. All right, so plastic needs to go and send out to that line. That's going to have an inserter going out. That means that you need to go underneath. Like that. This is not going to work, is it? That's going to have to come out one. And we can fit that machine right there. You right there. You are going to be the petroleum gas unloader. Just like that. And that should work. That should work. All right, we're going to have some machines here. That are going to be making gear, or not gears, that are going to be making, are we out of inserters already? We are. Can we make them? We can make them. We can make them pretty quick. Might as well just go ahead and make them. Instead of running all the way back to the mall. You are going to need the stuff off of that line, and you're also going to need some stuff that's coming off that line. It's going to be iron and gears coming off of that line. So this is going to be gears coming that way. It's going to meet an iron line that is going to be coming up like this. And yeah, I guess you can go ahead and just go under like that. And then we'll have a line coming up this way, which will be steel. Okay, so you're plastic, you're unbottling. We are going to need a line coming up, I guess, here. Also, that is going to be coal. So coal, iron, steel, copper, and iron line coming up there. All right, you are going to make those. You are going to make those and send them out on that line. Just going to go up something like that. And we're going to start making engines right here. 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 10 engine machines, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which works, and that lines up right there. Hey, I did it. Ha ha ha. All right, and that means that this line right here will continue up. This is going to be the gears and pipe, and that is going to be the steel. Both of these things are needed to make the engines. We can go ahead and just kind of take that one through. Hey, there's a rock. We're going to have to move that rock. Actually, we might not have needed to move that rock. Oh, well. It will not be the last rock we remove. All right, that is this looks like this looks right. This looks like it may work. All right, engines going out there. All right, these can be yellow because engines make extremely slow. These need to be on the inside of the belt. These place at the upper right. I don't know. We'll just have to make and see. We might have to do some adjustments. Those inserters are good. Your inserters are good. Your inserters are good. You will need some inserters as well. Those okay being yellow. How much? 10 seconds? I think those will be fine making yellow. And long-handed guy right here. Here, 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 here. There, 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 and there. Okay, that looks pretty good. We want to bring a line coming in, a line going out. That'll be petroleum coming in, petroleum barrels going out. And yeah, I think that's not bad. I think that's not bad. Let's go ahead and get this hooked up and just see how it works out. See if it looks like it's going to work out. Let's put it that way. Okay, there, and then 1, 2, 3, and then our science bus is right there. Which is really just down to 1 lane now that we're up here, but we're still going to go ahead and respect it. Okay, that's our copper line coming in. This is going to be our first iron line coming in. Tree. Oh, and we're out of undergrounds. All right, let's, we can't make very many of them. Let's go back to the mall and grab some more. Let's just see, is everything resupplied? Okay, that's good. Grab a stack of those. Let's grab a stack of those while we're here. Granted, we may be getting a whole lot of splitters. How we doing on belt? Belt looks pretty good. Things like inserters are looking pretty good as well. Okay, that's iron coming in. You are the next thing coming in. Or you're actually technically going out. Did that backwards. Not backwards, just facing the wrong way. In, out. You are going to need to be coal. Boy, that's going to be way on the other side of the bus. You are going to be iron. And you are going to be steel. Oh, and we're pulling iron from right there to fill that side of the bus. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah, we're taxing this bus. We're taxing this bus quite a bit. And I need to go through and kind of figure out things like priority splitters and things like that to have it being pulled off efficiently. And we may do that, or we will do that, but I want to wait until we get just a couple more things built to get a better feel for what the draw on the bus is going to be. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do with that. We'll probably have to end up moving it. That's fine. Same thing with this coal one maybe as well. Coal? No, actually, it looks like coal. If that's this one right here, it looks like that can come in relatively unimpeded. Except I totally missed the mark. It needs to go down one. All right, coal. Coal's good. These are empty barrels. What line is that? That's the middle line. We actually went too far. It's actually out here on the middle line. See, that would be coming like that. So we would do something just like that. There's our empties, and we'll go ahead and take the petroleum up. And that exits out right here. All right, and iron. And iron. And this is a little bit of a trick here because it actually is iron, but it's iron on only one side of the belt. And then we have steel. Looks like steel's going to have to come in a little bit higher, and then we'll have to finagle it around a little bit. Actually, I can probably do that right here. There we go, and steel right there. All right, I think that is actually everything hooked up. Let's go ahead and get inserters. Actually, let's go ahead and get this set up. Let's go ahead and just get power ran over here in some way. How do I get that? I guess like that. All right, that gets everything going. Let's throw some lights in here so we can actually see what we're doing. Okay, and we've got plastic. We've got plastic, and it's going on the correct side of the belt. We've got the mining drills. They are going on the correct side of the belt. The engines, they are going on the correct side of the belt. We have circuits that are going into the right spot. We got a little bit of a problem here. Fix that. All right, everything's looking pretty good. Everything's looking pretty good. Stuff's starting to back up. Let's go ahead and get this stuff working. You guys will do the inside. Every other one. And the outside on you guys. Okay. And get you guys sending out on that way. And then power poles. And one more. All right, making blue science. Making some blue science. Okay, I'm going to carry that on so it'll buffer a little bit. Because, yeah, we really don't have that many, we really don't have that many petroleum barrels here. Not as many as I would expect. Taking into account how many things we had here. What are you missing? You're missing mining drills. You're actually working, though. I hope I did that math correctly. I think it is definitely 2 mining drills. Makers should be able to keep that up with that. Doesn't appear like you're able to keep up, though, as far as grabbing all this stuff. Let's put an extra inserter in there, and you guys can get grabbing doubly fast, because you guys take a lot of stuff. All right, but we do have blue science on the line, which is something. I'm going to let this run for a little bit, and we'll just see how good that goes. Let's continue to research things. Oh, you know what? We can do blue science stuff now. Can we do advanced refining? Advanced refining right here. Advanced oil processing. Let's go ahead and get that done. The reason being is because I suspect that the problem we have with no petroleum right now is directly related to the fact that we're probably either full on... Do we have radar over there? We do. Yes, we're full on light fuel. We actually have 0 heavy, 0 that, because we're completely backed up on light oil. All right, well, very shortly here, we will be able to crack that down and get that taken care of. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to grab some chemical plants, and we will start on that right now. Right now. In the next episode. Right now for me. All right, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you then. Have a good one.